And if I draw Angel Fire, that'll pull me out of this mess, but it's also going to hurt me for 2 to draw. Oh, yes! We're going to do Hexproof on that. Get that out of here. That was quick. I'm going to end the turn. They're going to do their whole good game nonsense. And hopefully they'll overload the board and be like, I'm going to play all this stuff. Look at my deck. What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Today, I'll be doing some standard ranked matches for you. A little bit different from the drafts. I'm free-to-play player, fairly new channel. I don't have that much coin or gems, so I'm kind of stuck with just doing standard right now while I build back up. But if you do have those, there's a couple things that it's highlighting. Got Outlaws of Thunder Junction Limited. That's the sealed, traditional, or premier drafts. Also got the festival big score pre-cons. I looked at those. It's actually pretty good. And then the quick draft, I don't think I've ever done one of those, but that is against the computer, so you don't have to wait for your opponent to pick cards. So I'll have to try that at some point when I have the coin or gem for it. But I am playing Boros, but I play a Boros that's kind of a mix of Boros Angels and the Angel Fire Illuminator Virtuoso combo. Splashing in a little bit of Inti, got Elspeth in there, some more Angel stuff. I've got Restless Bivouac. This is great against the Liliana decks. Blast Zone, very good against the Boros Convoke, the Mono Red, Selesnya Enchantment. Plenty of stuff it's good for. Been doing okay with it. Let's see how we do. Kind of like this hand, but I kind of don't. I need a mountain for it to really do something. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. Part of playtesting a deck is keeping hands that are like meh, just to see if, you know, it is exactly the way you thought it was. Nice. Glad we drew into that. Let's put Benali out. They're showing Demir, so removal is likely. Limps the core. Search for a basic land, put it on the battlefield. Okay. Another forest. Oh, no mountain. Alright, that's a little bit of a bummer. Let's do Virtuoso, so we can use Lauren's Escape on it to kind of draw a little bit. What's going on with this land? Uh-oh. Exile target artifact or enchantment if spells kick. Exile non-land permanent instead. See you later, Illuminator. Oh, brutal. Right when we get what we wanted. It's all good though. Let's go ahead and swing across. I will get rid of Jitte. Okay, not a big deal, just another finale. Got 5 ready to roll across. Could be more. I could enlist Inti, making that a 5/3. Add on the Angel Fire, making it a 7/3. Could be very good. What do we got? Cameo. Completed save. Tap up to 1 target artifact. Okay. Exile target online permanent with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy. Okay, they don't have any non-land permanents. So they will do +1. How's about, let's see, what are they at? 4? No. We're gonna do Hexproof on that. Get that out of here. That was quick. That didn't seem like a platinum deck to me. This one I'm gonna keep. I could play Jitte turn 2, turn 3, play Steel Seraph. Instead of it coming in as a 3/3, it'll come in as a 4/4. And then, you know, you've got 4/4 lifelinks coming in turn 4 or more. So that's pretty strong. Plus, you know, we've got the combo here, Illuminator and Angel Fire. This is very strong. Even though it's only got 2 lands, a little risky, but I want to say most of my deck is 2 drops anyway. Showing Orzhov. Okay. Never mind. Esper Control. Deep Cavern Bat. Probably going to take Illuminator, if I had to guess. Could be the Seraph. Depends on what they're more afraid of. Are they afraid of the Angel play? Or are they afraid of Double Strike? Yeah, Double Strike's the way to go. Alright, so first I will swing. Because Jitte taps for mana, but she also has Vigilance. So you want to swing if you can first. And then I'm just going to play. Now they're looking at 6 a turn unless they remove it. Also kind of need that mana from Jitte, so at least Seraph kind of draws some attention away. They pass the turn. That's interesting. So we're just going to go ahead and push across. Flash, ETB, counter if one target activated ability. Activated or triggered ability. An ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is countered this way. That permanent loses all abilities for as long as this remains on the battlefield. Amazing. So I can't shake that even with Lauren's Escape because they're targeting the ability that's on the stack right now. Right, that triggered ability is on the stack since I went to combat. They're going to get rid of that. Nothing I can do because they're not targeting Steel Seraph. So I'll still swing with them though. That's still 6 damage. Not gonna chop. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just keep Lauren's Escape out and just keep swinging over the top. I'll hope to draw another land. That would be very helpful. Ooh, and they tapped out. Nice. Alright, so a couple things I can do here. I could play Benalia, which is great, or I could Angel Fire and push. The problem with the Angel Fire push is I've got nothing to protect it on the swing back, and I'm playing Esper. They do everything they can to control and ruin your board state. So the smart play is Benalia. And I've got a 4/4 on the ground. 2/2 flyer. So 2/2 it is. I'm going to use Benalia. It has Enlist that allows you to scry 2. It also gets the power added on, so it would be a 6/2. And that's pretty strong to get across here on the bottom. Interesting. Draw. Didn't get what I wanted. That's fine. Since they tapped out, though, I could do Angel Fire on Benalia. Tap Steel Seraph to make that an 8/4. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Lifelink, all that good. Indestructible, all that stuff. That would help a little bit. Could also do it on Jitte. Then I'm probably looking at hitting across the top for 4, maybe more on the bottom. It's tough though, because I want to be able to protect them if I can. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand, so it's getting less likely. Let's do this. I like protecting Benalia, just in case I don't get lands. Okay, so let's switch those up. Now we got 4, much better spot, and another Angel Fire. So now I'm just going to stack all the Angel Fires on Benalia and just keep sending her across and just try to get through. Oh, tell me you chop with 1 and you don't see the trample. Yeah. So that means next turn, I'm going to start taking a lot off the board here. Lifelink cards and graveyards can be the targets of spells or ability. Flashback is not. It's not. I'm not targeting it. I'm using its ability. It's different. Probably no swing. Okay. Really? Swinging with a 1/1. Draw a card if I don't discard. I'll discard Face Breaker. And I'll bite. What's going on with the 1-1? You got something else? Wanted to gain some life. Didn't want to gain life using it as a blocker. Yeah, that's definitely a misplay. You should have used that as a blocker to stop me from swinging over the top. Here we are. Okay, lose a little bit of life, sure. I'm gonna use the Angel Fire here so I can still do the Lauren's Escape if I need it. That is 12 damage. Yeah, I'll keep Angel Fire there and just keep doing the same thing. Yeah, do that. Looking at lethal, you gotta block something. Double block, okay. Doesn't really matter to me. It's indestructible. And back up to 24. So I think this match is a wrap unless they do something outrageous. But I just don't see that happening. Destroy target creature power less. Okay, well, yeah, I'll use Lauren's Escape on it. Keep it there. Sweet. At this point, I don't need to kind of back up with a Lauren's Escape that I don't have, and next turn I'll get that Sundown Pass, so I'll play Illuminator and swing with it, so that's just going to be disgusting. Keep putting on the pressure. I don't need to swing with that right now. Ooh, and an Elspeth backing that up. I like that order. We'll keep that the way it is. Just a 12-8. Vigilance, Lifelink, Indestructible, Trample, Haste. Alright, I'll take them both out. Yeah, they're pretty much done at this point. I don't know what else they got, really. And Benalia just keeps getting bigger. Slowly but surely. Come on. Virtue of Loyalty, beginning of your end step, is it? Yes. So they get a little bit stronger. Alright, interesting. I will block. Get rid of Sarah Paragon, and now Sheldred is no more. I think they've just realized, yes, they have. Not a good hand, not really good in the early game. Paragon's great, but you can't just wait to play turn 4. You gotta play something earlier than that, especially with the way Standard is. So this is gonna be a maul, and we'll hope to see some better early game. Amazing. Alright, so now I get the Mull, and that's much better. Sweet, we'll get rid of the 4-drop. Gruul, maybe. Let's see. Looks like the Explore deck. Okay. They do have a little bit of burn in this deck, so I will probably play Benalia. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play Benalia right now and just show mono white for the time being. Got a Loren's Escape, so Sundown Pass and Illuminator next turn. It's pretty strong. Definitely see what they want to do. Yep. Oh, nice. And we got our next turn set up very nicely. So I will play Illuminator. Back it up with Loren's Escape. No attacks. We'll just keep Guardian of New Benalia back. It's a very great blocker, especially because some of these creatures are pretty strong, especially with Gruul, like a 6/6 for 3. It's just kind of nuts. So, alright, there we go. Loren's Escape. Did they have another? Ooh, they do. So they might have to use 2 here, but it's good for them to do that. Yep. Oh, so this is the Discover Gruul deck. Okay. You may discard a card. If you do, I kind of want to keep the rest, so I'll get rid of that Blast Sun. So, this deck revolves around this card right here. Trumpeting Carnosaur. 6-drop, 7/6 trample, discover 5. It's basically just going to keep discovering a bunch of ways to fetch Trumpeting Carnosaur, and it's really annoying. Sometimes people play this with Naya and use the Quintarian Planeswalker. I will play Angel Fire and just try to push across here, gain a little bit of life. They've got 3 cards in hand, I've got 2, same amount of lands. Board state, I'm winning the board state a little bit right now, so we'll have to see what we can do about this. Next turn, I'll probably just play Angel Fire again. Just great card, and it's got flashback. It's like while you're playing it, you're redrawing your hand. Ooh, now that we got Resplendent, let's try to get Resplendent out there and alive. It just hit the ground right there, so unless my opponent's holding control to fully control the board state to kind of slow down that each steps in phase, then I'm guessing they don't have anything in their hand. Otherwise, it would have been like, responses? Responses? Once you get into Platinum and Mythic, people do that a lot. They'll go ahead and just full control. See that on the bottom right? Full control? Yeah. This is an interesting one. I will keep it. Guardian of Benalia, turn 2. Turn 3, Facebreaker. Facebreaker is great with the First Strike and Double Strike. Any combination of that with regular combat damage too. You get more treasure tokens. Definitely a good thing. I was thinking about putting in the Heist card, where anytime a creature you control deals damage, you get a treasure token, but it's an instant speed. You want to do it right before combat damage hits. And that would go really well with Facebreaker, just being able to sack those to get more plays. If I had the card that makes the Thopters, the 1/1 Thopters for 2, that would be really nuts. Because I've already got Inti, so I'm doing a whole bunch of Exile off the top, that kind of thing. But still just kind of messing with these ideas, because you don't want to make a deck around 2 cards, or 2 combos. Tiny Bones. Alright, you gotta stop Tiny Bones. It's so annoying when every time he hits you, they could just take the stuff from your graveyard. It's good graveyard removal, though. I'll say that, for sure. I will block and get rid of that. Tap it. I'll sack a land here. I don't need 4 lands at the moment. Ooh. And that's good. We'll wait on that, though. Let's try to bait this. You gonna block with Tiny Bones? Probably not. They need that. Yeah. Well, we're getting the damage, so here we go. And now I can block with Base Breaker and protect it. Oh, they got a third land? Okay. 5 cards in hand. What are they gonna play for 3? They could play... What is it? It's actually not much. Okay, yeah, Gix is good. Swing with the 1/1. Yes. That's what I wanted you to do. It's and a scry? Sure. Keep the land. They're like, what? No, Tiny Bones. Watch it. Yeah, let's go ahead and just beef up Benalia. Base Breaker can walk right across because he's got Menace. That's another 6 damage. And I'll just keep the Benalia in my hand so I can discard it as draw. By the way, Benalia and Inti, crazy. Inti's the 2-drop, 1 red, 1 colorless. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile the top card of your library. And you may play that card until the end of your next turn. So if I do that on their turn, so like let's say they targeted Benalia, and I just kept sacking cards, I could sack like 5 cards in my hand looking for a land if I needed it. And it's pretty good, because then you get 5 more cards to play next turn, and your draw, it's, yeah. Oh no, the Sewer King. Oh, you're gonna exile my life gain, you monster. Okay. Let's get Benalia out there, and for now... Yeah, I'll keep swinging actually. Got a little bit of life over them. Double block, I love it. Alright, this is a 7-drop ability, so I don't need to worry about that yet. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And some scry action. Ganjo. Alright, so that could be good. They've got 2 cards in hand. That could get rid of Gix. I'm gonna say no, though. Got 5 mana. I want to see an Elspeth. I want to see Aurelia. I want to see Sarah Paragon. Any one of those is really going to help. Whenever you commit a crime, do what? Exile up to 1 target black card from your graveyard, copy it. You cast the copy. If you do, alright, but you have to cast it. So they need 3 to 1 open mana to do that. Alright. Oh no. Alright, they're gonna do cut down. I lose a Benalia. There goes the enlist scry that I was hoping to do, but that's fine. Takes me for 1. Oh, nice. Okay. The downside is I have to play it to kind of ensure its survival. Let's see, do they have any more removal? They don't. Alright, so now's the time. I'm just gonna try to swing across. Actually, I can't. Alright, well, I'll have to wait then. Lost Jitte. So good. Been messing around playing with this a little bit. And let me tell you, definitely worth it if you can craft that to craft it. The 1-drop, 1 equip. Ooh. Alright, has +1/+1 menace and lifelink every time you commit a crime. Looks like they're doing a bunch of that. Replaying their board state. So I'm gonna need a land and my board wipe. And that's what I need. It looks like I'm gonna get hit for a lot here. Oh no, they hurt themselves. They made me pitch Angel Fire, so unless they swing with that rat, which they can't. Oh wait, what? Is it ETB or swing? Dang. Alright, that's a little unfortunate. Alright, I need to do combat damage here. He's lost Jitte. That's fine. Let me view the battlefield here. Alright, so I'm gonna play Tiny Bones again. That actually could be a really big problem. Alright, I'm actually gonna switch that up. We're gonna go this way. Now I can use that lost Jitte token to do one of three things. I can untap target land, I can put a +1/+1 counter on Guardian of New Benalia, or I can, what was the third one? Target creature can't block, so that could be useful, depending on how they swing. Lots of creatures, 5 open mana, they're probably going to pull back the Punisher somehow. No, Tiny Bones, okay. A whole bunch of things that can't block. That does put them in an interesting spot. Aurelia would be great right here because they're swinging with a whole bunch of stuff. That'll make them lose life, me gain life, and draw cards. So I definitely want to look for that. No way you're gonna pay a bunch of life there. That's so risky. I'll do it again. Oh, come on. One more would have been nice. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Oh, they're at 5. Okay. So if I hit Angel Fire, that's going to put it up to 6. I could make it a 7/7 swing. They could chop with a 3/3/3/3 and a 1/1. No big deal. If I get rid of one, I can make Gix not block. I could hit the 3, the 1 with 6. Go over by 2. Alright, so I'm just going to... I'm going to bite here. Do you have removal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. It can't block, but alright. I'm going to push through, and I'm going to wait to try to finish him off next turn, if I can. There's a lot of things going on. If they don't block with... Never mind. They did block with Gix, so that's great for me, because then they can't do that stupid 7-drop ability right there in the middle. Exile cards from the top of my library, and they could play my stuff, and it's really annoying. Fight my things. Sweet. Another counter. Guardian is now away from a cut down, but go for the throat could still get it. Lots of things can make this a problem. Plenty of 1/1 here they can come across. I don't see them swinging out too hard. Tiny Bones could take something of mine. Let's see what they got in their graveyard. Not a whole lot going on. And mine, they would probably just play Elspeth, in all honesty. Two, 4, 7, 8, 9 damage total. I'm just not even gonna mess with it. Hit me for 9, dude. I feel like they're gonna play Elspeth. I'll land permanent from that player's graveyard. Here comes Elspeth. That's gonna cost them their 5. They'll have 3 open. Maybe leave 2 for Mirax. I think it's 2. No, it's 3. Alright, so here comes Elspeth. We saw this coming. So whatever creature they pull from their graveyard or from their library, I don't care. I'm gonna take 2 of those lost Jitte tokens
coming,
and then just can't block, walk across. I don't even need the Angel Fire because they swung out. Granted, their things can't block anyway, but they could have kept Tiny Moans back, but again, they wouldn't have got this. So I think they're playing their hand as best they could. What did you get? Cool. Exile up to 1 target black card from your graveyard. You're gonna lose life on that. Alright. Is this a legendary? It is. Okay. Alright, so I think I've actually got it here. Oh, and now I can just fly over the top. So multiple ways there. Just waiting for that. This is very close to a keep. If I get another land, specifically with plains, then we're in a good spot. So let's just keep it and see what happens. Come on, plains. Daddy needs the plains. Plains. Come on, plain. Plain. Mountain. Come on. I will play Illuminator. If I can do the Illuminator Facebreaker combo, that would be nice. That would fix this mana problem. No! Creatures my opponent's control get -1/-1. Ah, monster. And now I get plains. Alright. Okay, alright, okay. Steal Sarah. Hang in there, girl. It's a robot. I don't know if that's a girl or not, but I'm gonna roll with it. How dare you? Alright, let's do... Let's see if we can get this to go. I'll do Facebreaker, right? But I'll give this... let's do... Now let's do Lifelink. See if we can get a little something back. You gonna trade with it? Awesome, because I've got Paragon, so I can get that back from the graveyard, and I don't need to worry about your nonsense with it. No, cut down. Creatures get +2/+2. Very nice. Oh, only one creature. Gotcha. Alright, Benalia and a Giada, and that'll make Sarah Paragon a 4/5 when it enters next turn. So that's nice. We each have 3 in hand, 4 lands apiece. Board state, 2 2s, except for that 2/1. So that's very interesting. I'm down by 3. We'll see. Ooh, you monster. Okay. We're down to 2 cards in hand. They got a better board state though. We'll see what they want to do. Sheldred? Phyrexian Obliterator would be disgusting. Alright, so let's go ahead and block the 2/2. I'll get rid of a Benalia. The hope is to play these 3 or lower drops that are in my graveyard now with Sarah Paragon about mid to late game when my opponent doesn't have their Sheldred. When my opponent doesn't have a hand, you know. So. Excellent. Okay. Let's do Paragon and just hope that they don't have that removal. And yeah, That's what we're gonna do. Probably do the Steel Seraph. Ugh. Never mind. Stupid Orzhov. Swinging with both, huh? Get it out of here. That's what it's for. In a tight spot here. We'll see if we can pull this one out. No attacks. Sit tight. Problem is, each time they pass it, they're gonna hit me for 2. So they can just sit tight with Sheldred. They'll probably swing with it. I'm gonna get rid of Benalia here. I just can't get hit too much. And if I draw Angel Fire, that'll pull me out of this mess, but it's also gonna hurt me for 2 to draw. Oh, yes! Tell me they don't have specific removal. Come on. Oh, it's pausing. They got it. Oh. No, they don't. Oh, yes. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Give me that life gain back. Yes. What was it pausing for? Do they have any lands that do that? No ability. So they might just have full control on that. They might just have that on. All right. So that puts me back in this match here. Because now I have got a decent amount of life gain. You can't hit it with a cut down. Oh, you're gonna give it flying over the top? Lifelink. No blocks. Get hit for 4. Take 2 on my turn. Take another 2. That's 8. Puts me at 3. They're tapped out. Gain a bunch more. Okay. Alright. Here comes the... Let me go ahead and tap that down. Puts me at 3. Ooh. Alright. And now I gain 12. Now we're in the lead. Come on! Come on! Swinging for 9. You just gave me lethal though, so you have to have a creature. If you don't, that's weird. Goes 3 cards, loses 3 life. Oh, nice. Good game. Oh, brutal. That was a fun one, though. I'm going to keep this just because it's got Lost Jitte in it, and I really like that card. Could play Sundown Pass, and then play Illuminator turn 2. But I like to keep Illuminator till turn 3 anyway, just to protect it with like a Lauren's Escape. Maybe till a turn 4 for Final Showdown protect. So I'm just gonna play Jitte now and hope to draw another land. Hey, we did. Nice. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just gonna wait. Could have played Illuminator, but I just don't want it to get, like, who knows what they're playing here. 1 mana of any color. Iron Crag. Could be the 5-color domain thing. Alright, now let's get them out. We'll wait a turn, because I can equip it, but there's no benefit to equipping now. As opposed to waiting a turn, I've got 3 mana to do it. I can protect and equip. Oh, okay. So we are playing the Azurius Gnome nonsense deck. I gotta find a way to get rid of that or just deal massive amount of damage very quickly. Okay. In that case, this is a 3-drop. This is a 2-drop. I need to get rid of that synthesizer as fast as possible. I can kind of do that with Jitte. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so I can do damage or I can do untap land. So at the end of their turn, I could do untap land, tap 1, untap land, tap 2, tap plains, tap sundown, tap blast zone to make it a plus, to have 3 counters on it, and that might be better. I still could also protect it with Lawrence Escape if I feel like they're doing something weird here. What are you gonna do? They're thinking about it. Enters the battlefield, mill 2, then draw 2 cards. Descend 8 at the beginning of your upkeep. If there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, transform the ever-flowing well. Well, lucky for me, it's a 3-drop, so that plays out pretty well for me. Oh, here comes an artifact, so they're just going to keep storming out artifacts. You'll see this get crazy here. Here's another one. Right, should make another 5/5. At least I thought it should have. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do untap target land. Tap. Tap. Untap target land. Go ahead and add 2 onto this puppy. And next turn I'm just going to get rid of all 3 drops. Yeah, that seems fair to me. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I just don't like it. I'll hope to see a Sarah Paragon to pull the Blast Zone back out from the graveyard and try to build up that way. Is this a 5-drop? Okay, ouch. There goes Virtuoso. -5, -5. Oh, they drew 2. Guess they really wanted the lands. Oh, Blast Casket. Beautiful. Alright, so I'll be looking at 2 drops. Will be the next one if I get a Blast Zone. Of course, I get Angel Fire now. Alright, I'm just going to go for Respondent, because I'm going to run into a problem here where they're going to get just a bunch of gnomes out, and I'm going to have to find a way to deal with that. I'm going to say the best card I can draw in this scenario is just a land, so that I can do Angel Fire and protect it with Lawrence Escape. Could be any land as long as it doesn't come into play tapped. Of course, they get another one. Brutal. ETB Scry 2. Whenever another artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, create a 0/0 construct artifact creature with power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts. It's tough. No blocks. Just get hit here. Now they would have glass casketed that if they had something. Like a man, here it comes. Fling? No, they can't fling. They don't have mountain. Interesting choice. This will allow me to build the board state up a little bit more. The next turn I'm going to want to draw a land again. What do we got? Is anything else tap for mana here? Colorless. There's battlefield search library for basic planes, blah blah, okay. You can craft this with an artifact for 7. Alright. What are you doing? What are you waiting on? 6 cards in hand, they're just gonna take it. I think. They're doing some kind of math. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. Alright, so they're gonna try to glass casket it. Alright, so this says exile target creature and opponent controls. So if I give my creature hexproof now, it doesn't benefit me. There are some cards that say when this enters the battlefield, exile target creature. So if I give all my creatures hexproof, or if I have one and I give it hexproof, then you have to target your own creatures. So keep an eye out for stuff like that, but this is not one of those cases. So I'm going to wait for the glass casket to enter the battlefield, wait for the target, and now I'm going to shake the target. Nice, we will keep that there. Oh, Depop. They didn't like that. They just wanted to clear the board. Makes sense to me. Yeah, this is the kind of deck that's just gonna run through one matches, best of one, because of the way it's built. But if you had a sideboard ready for this, you just destroy it with like artifact removal, no problem. That's all it is artifact, clearly. I can chop that 8/8 for a little bit, but not for long. I'll need like a Steel Seraph to kind of fly over the top for a little bit. It's still gonna be a problem. Oh, and it's not a legendary artifact either. That's so disgusting. All they gotta do is play something that costs CMC 3. Okay. Oh no, that's a 3-drop. Here comes 2 more gnomes. This is brutal. Watch this. So, look at, how about a 13/13? This deck is gonna run through Arena in Standard for sure. They're mainly using this Simulacrum Synthesizer and basically anything with CMC 3 or higher as an artifact. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to block here. The best I can do. I should get run through on the next one though, because I don't think that there's any way that I'm gonna make it through that. And I don't have 6 mana. I need 6 to destroy all creatures. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I do. All right, check this out. Check this out. You know you want to block it. Alright, yeah, they're suspecting something. They're like, what is this guy doing? Alright, so let's get rid of Benalia. Well, I might need it with the Angel Fire. But Benalia. But Angel Fire. Alright, I'm going to get rid of Benalia in case I draw Illuminator after the board wipe here. Alright, so this is the best board wipe in the game right now. Final Showdown. It's got spree cost. I can make all creatures lose all abilities. Cool. I can have a creature I control get indestructible, or I can destroy all creatures. Destroying all creatures is strong. I'm going to end the turn. They're going to do their whole good game nonsense. And hopefully they'll overload the board and be like, oh, I'm going to play all this stuff. Look at my deck. Yep, here it comes. You didn't have to do that. You had lethal. So you are overextending, sir. Sir. Sure. Give it flying. How about flying? Yep. Go ahead and declare attacks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll do 1. We'll do 2. Untap target land. Untap target land. Yeah! Another turn. I mean, honestly, they got 2 cards in hand. They'll probably just keep pumping this stuff out here. Here's another one. Now they get another 15/15 or whatever. Or 2 10/10s. Why not? That's so brutal. No! Good game. Alright, that's gonna do it. Nothing I can do about it. That was fun, though. I'm saying, this deck is gonna be a problem. Ooh, what'd you make? Whenever you cast a permanent spell using mana produced by the myriad pools, up to 1 other target permanent you control becomes a copy of that spell until end of turn. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So they're gonna just keep finding ways to copy the synthesizer and make this just nuts. Alright, when this enters battlefield, create 2 1/1 gnome artifacts. Creatures get +1/+1. Okay, and those are gonna be stronger, I think. No? Okay. I thought those would enter with more, but gotcha. Yep, that's gonna do it. Just 34 damage coming in hot. Oh. Ooh. Let's take a look at our packs. I think I got a pack, but hey, pack's a pack, you know? Ride Down, excellent card. Highway Robbery, also very good. Oasis Gardener, solid draft card for, you know, doing the multiple colors. Nurturing Pixie, 1/1 for 1. Enters battlefield, return target non-fairy permanent you control to its owner's hand. If a permanent was returned, put a +1/+1 on it. Kind of interesting for a 1-drop. And Claim Jumper, 3-drop, 3/3 Vigilance. Enters the battlefield. If an opponent controls more lands than you, you may get a Plains card, put it on the battlefield. Then if an opponent controls more lands than you, still get another one. So play a little catch up. I like the artwork. And that is going to do it for this episode of MTG with me. I do appreciate you as always. Watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.